Welcome back to my channel, Sylv's Bubble Life. Today I'll be continuing on with our Halloween special and making some candied apples, or as they're commonly known as toffee apples. Grab yourself a few green apples. In Australia they're commonly known as Granny Smith apples, but any apples work. So make sure you have a small saucepan and a candy thermometer, and if you have a backyard or a park locally, grab some sticks because we're using these instead of skewers. Make sure you clean them, leave them in water and then dry them off, and make sure there's nothing on there that is nasty because you don't want to be eating nasty with apple. Then you've got some glucose syrup. So I have here half a cup. Glucose syrup is also known as corn syrup, so it just depends on where you are. So that's that, half a cup of that. And we've got food dye, so you can make them purple, red, blue, whatever color you want. I'm going to go with traditional red. We have granulated sugar, 2 cups worth, and then 3/4 of a cup of just plain water. And we're ready to begin. Okay, so I've put the sugar in the pan, and I've added the glucose, which is really gooey and sticky, as you can see. And now I'm adding the 3/4 cups of water. It's kind of bubbling already. And I'm just going to mix it slightly, and then I'm going to add a couple of drops of red fruit dye. Keep it on a low simmer because you don't want to burn the sugar. And then grab your candy thermometer and let it sit there until it reaches 140 degrees. Okay, so the candy thermometer said it's gotten to 140 degrees Celsius. Make sure when you're testing the temperature that you do not hit the bottom of the pan, otherwise it will give you an incorrect reading. So it's nice and thick, as you could see. Please be very, very gentle with it, as if this burns you, this is 3rd degree burns. Let it sit for a couple of minutes until the bubbles subside, and then we'll start dipping in the apples. As you can see, the apples, I've already put in the sticks. Just try to put it in through the core from the bottom, as it's easier to go through from that end. And now we've got some parchment paper, and when we're ready to scoop them into the candy mix, we'll let them sit on the parchment paper. I've tilted the pan a little just so I can get an even coating. It's a beautiful red. Again, it's extremely hot. Please be careful. This is definitely not for kids. Just kind of wind it around as so we can drop off any excess. One coat. I'm going to add a second coat shortly, but I'm going to let these sit, and then I'll come back for my second coat. Now for the second coat. And there you have it, my quick and easy recipe for candy/toffee apples. I hope you enjoyed my video. Stay tuned and stay bubbly. Please remember to subscribe if you liked what you've seen today. And if you want to keep up to date with more videos that I post every week, click on the little bell button. Remember to like, share or comment. Thanks!